Alright, guys and girls, it is November 17th. Welcome on this early morning. No, I'm trolling. It's 4 p.m. But I only woke up at 3 p.m. So, you know, it's kind of like the morning if you want to think about it like that, but not really. Anyways, so in this video I want to talk about the last 2 videos ago I posted my final physique update from when I cut, right? And so in this video I kind of want to talk about a little bit my mentality through it all and kind of how I did it, because as you saw, like that 1 month if you watch the video, that 1 month transformation, you know, from the beginning of October to the end of October, that's where, you know, it really all came together. Alright, so first let me talk about the length of the cut, right? So I said it took about a little over a year to finish that cut, alright? And let me just explain a little bit of why it took so long. So for those of you who did not know, I was a high school math teacher as well as a tennis coach for a high school, right? And that was a little redundant. But yeah, so if you really don't care too much about your job, as in like you're just gonna do the bare minimum to get by and, you know, make your paycheck in high school and stuff, you know, yeah, maybe it won't be that bad and you'll have like a little bit more free time and stuff. But me being the person that I am, I'm like very into what I'm doing, especially if it's like helping people. So obviously teaching and coaching is helping, you know, the youth, right, grow mentally and in their skills for tennis and stuff like that. So, you know, I spent a lot of time doing things for school and that took a lot out of me. And, you know, of course people are like, no, you can just push through and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but like if you do that, then that's going to affect your performance, because you're kind of, in a way, you're almost performing in front of the kids. You know, how you act towards them, how you kind of how you react to certain situations and stuff, and of course you're not going to react as well if you're tired and blah blah blah. So yeah, just with that kind of job, right, I was not very consistent, right? I used to go, like when I was in Japan, I would go like 6 times a week minimum. Sometimes I'd be like, oh, I want to go all 7 days of the week. But when I was teaching, honestly, if I hit 4, that was a good week. But on average, I think I would go only 3 times to the gym, and sometimes there were even 2 times to the gym, which is absolute garbage. I'm not saying that's good, that's bad, especially if you're trying to cut. Like, you need to be going to the gym, burn those calories, keep your muscle and all that stuff, right? So yeah, that year I went from 175 to 160, 157, like pretty quick. Like 175 to 160 took, like, you know, the first 2 or 3 months. It was pretty quick, you know, but then after that it was really hard to keep losing, you know. So I just stalled for a really long time just because I was being so inconsistent. Even with the diet, you know, sometimes I would not eat enough, or eat, you know, like as little as I needed to, I guess, in terms of the cut. So yeah, it took a really long time. But then, you know, I left that occupation this past summer, so now I'm a little bit more free time. And so in that final month of October, when I was like, okay, I'm gonna get down to business, I was able to make that pretty big change in my physique in just 1 month, because I started being consistent and I was going to the gym 5 times a week. And then I only missed like 7 or something like that days in October for the gym, and some of those were days that you know, I had other obligations, you know, for performances, blah blah blah. So yeah, like going to the gym is consistently, like, that's huge for your physique and for burning those extra calories, because, you know, the calorie burn continues after you finish the gym. Okay, so now for the diet, what did I do for the diet? So I'm a macro tracker, you know, I'm a dirty macro tracker, dirty flexible dieter, as in, like, I'll, you know, not be completely stupid, but I was eating, guys, like cookies and like pretty decent taste. Well, first of all, I cook my own food though that whole month. I've cooked my food for a long time now. But yeah, like, I'm eating pretty dang good food and throwing in some BS like cookies and stuff like that, you know, the whole month of October. And yeah, just tracking the macros, you know. If you want to know what my macros are, if you're curious, I was about at like 330 to 350 carbs. And this is the whole October. 150 to 160 grams of protein, and 65, I try to cap my fats at 65 grams max every day. Now, you might be thinking, like, that's pretty high actually, and yeah, but I'm a tennis coach, so I burn a lot of calories just being out there. So yeah, that's my current occupation, by the way, tennis coach. So I burn a lot of calories just being out there, and so I actually kept those macros the whole month. and it actually went pretty well. Just because I like my weight gain kept my weight, not gain, my weight kept declining steadily. Like it wasn't like, oh, here's 3 pounds this week and 0 the next week. It was pretty consistent throughout the whole month. So I was like, I'm not gonna change it really. So yeah, that's all I did for my diet. So yeah, the big thing is just really being consistent, and yeah, that made a huge difference right there. But you know, I'm pretty sure that if I was consistent or really focused the whole time, I could have finished my whole cut like 175 to 150, around where I ended. I could have finished that whole thing in like probably like 4 months would be a good time frame, instead of, you know, a year. But things are different now, you know, got a little bit more time, so I'm really hoping to focus this next cycle of, you know, bulking and cutting and being a little bit more consistent, being more consistent for sure, and trying to improve my results upon this last time. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know how I did it, what the difference maker was, really just consistency. Yeah, but that's gonna end this one, guys. Just want to share that with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.